What's up, everybody? I am Ryan Missler. We are making some last minute preparations before we go to Eldora. And Rome from Stone Motorsports sent us some pit skylights. We're gonna try them out tonight. It's getting dark, so we're gonna see how bright they are here in our driveway.
That close. Stick that.
Some lights up. I don't know what color them gonna have. Dad, why the light not coming on?
They will, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I don't know what they're.
I'll go underneath the lights.
Go underneath them so when they turn them on, you'll be bright.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty.
Pretty.
They're so bright.
It's like daytime. What do you think?
Pretty bright. They should help us in the pits. Okay, so our old trailer continues to get upgrades. We got some lights for it. Now we thought we might pretty it up a little bit so everybody knows whose trailer it is. What you doing there, Jeff?
We're just making this red trailer look pretty.
Oh, Clifford's getting an upgrade.
Getting an upgrade, getting a little advertisement banner here on the side.
So we're gonna do that. I say we. Jeff's going to do that. Jeff of Handy Graphics, he's going to finish putting these on each side so it'll be nice and pretty when we go to Eldora. Look at that. Now, isn't that fancy? I think it looks pretty good. Thanks to Jeff at Handy Graphics. And I'm sure he probably don't want me to say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. He ships all over the country. He takes credit card. He can do this to your trailer. Looks fancy. Now we got a nicer looking piece to roll into Eldora with. Yeah, getting some goodies. Mr. Chris is our runner and our tire guy. He also owns T-Town Lawn Care.
Red.
Alright, so we're finally putting the transmission back in. I took this cover off. We had a leak, I believe it was coming out of the seal on this. So we took the cover off, re-siliconed it, put the cover back on. Now it's going back in the car. And while I had the cover off, I inspected everything inside. It looks good. Let's see what we gotta do. Pick it up, get it in. Stick it up in here. Like that. I lost my shoe. Now I'm hooking up the shifter linkages. It's pretty simple. And after that, we'll got to hook up the line for the clutch. And that's it for the transmission. And then we got to put drive shaft in. We got. Put some Loctite on my U-bolts. Sure, I'll have some comments below as to why I shouldn't do that, and probably why it's a good idea. Right?
Yep. I don't want to see the drive shaft come out the back end of it.
Yeah. And I use lock washers that come with it. Both. We'll show you guys this drive shaft. Oh, I gotta wipe the floor up too. I figure we should have a brand new fast shaft carbon fiber for Eldora. So the one that we had in the car is now a spare. Shiny new. And I gotta say thanks to my favorite country singer for this drive shaft. You know who we are, and we sure appreciate it. Get these all tightened up, and our drive line's all connected. We got a carburetor up there we gotta change. Get a little bit more power out of that Clements motor for Eldora. Alright, so we got everything hooked up down there. This is our little carburetor, and we just got a new carburetor just for Eldora. We can run it other places, but we got ourselves a nice shiny new KB carb. Thanks to Karsten at KB Carburetors. Looks fast, brand new. Also, we got his angle carb spacer that you can put. You can run it this way, wide open, or you can put in these restrictors in there too. The track slicks off. So what's different about this angle spacer compared to other spacers, the one we have on here is just straight. So when you go into the corner, the carburetor is on an angle. Or when these dirt late models get an attitude, you know the right front dives down, so the carburetor's not level. So this carb spacer is angled back and to the left. So when we get the car up on the bars and the right front down, it makes your carb, in theory, perfectly level. So that's why I wanted one of these. Thanks to Karsten get yourself an angle carb spacer from KB Carbs. They're sweet. Alright, so we got the carb spacer put on here. Got our studs in. Had to take our old studs out. Old studs were long. They weren't really studs, it was just threaded rod. These are actually studs. Then we'll have to put studs in here to hold the carb on. So there's 2 sets. Alright, now watch how slick this is with this spacer. Just put in your restrictors. Like that. Now you're ready to put your car back on and head out for the feature. Alright, that's as far as we're going this evening. Got the car bolted up on there. I gotta do a couple other things, but we'll do that tomorrow. Just want to say thanks to KB Carburetors. Thanks to Carson. Anxious to get this thing filled with fuel. We'll set the floats, and anxious to get it on the track at Eldora, see how it feels. I'm sure it'll be perfect. Alright, that's it. Thanks everybody. Few things before we close out. The next video is going to be loading up to go to the Dream, which we'll load up tomorrow night, and then we'll leave the next morning to head to Eldora. So just wanted to plug a few things. RyanMissler.com. We have all of our new t-shirts up on the website still. They're going fast. Thanks everybody who has bought a shirt. Make sure that if you want one, get on there and order one as soon as you hear this, because we're taking them to Eldora. I don't think they'll last very long. Secondly, raceranchwear.com. We're going to have those shirts down at Eldora, selling them out of our trailer. So those are a limited release. If you haven't ordered them online, I don't know, by the time this video comes out, you might not be able to order them anymore. You might have to get them at the track. So make sure, if you guys are going to Eldora, stop down to our trailer and see us. We'll have all our stuff, t-shirts, you name it. We'll have everything. See Amber. She'll be selling her Missler sweets there as well. We'll have them at the trailer. So if you've never had them, you want to make sure and stop down and get some of those. I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but make sure to share this video. Thanks everybody. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Thanks everybody for voting. We wouldn't be going to the Dream, if we wouldn't have won this contest, and we wouldn't have won this contest without you guys voting for us. So thanks a lot. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. See you later.
Hi, Bill, Papa.
Lucy, quit.